This is Eagle Owl, and today I will be talking about AJ Brown, speaking on him and Jalen Hurts bond. Also, we're going to talk about Zack Baun and how he's playing out of his mind. Lastly, it's a rumor that Ryan Tannehill or Teddy Bridgewater might be a Philadelphia Eagle, but let's get straight into it. All right, man, before we hop straight into it, got to say Merry Christmas. This is the holiday of giving, I will say. So I want to say congratulations to DeVonta Smith and his fiance, I will say. I'm assuming that's his fiance. They got a beautiful daughter and look like they about to have another kid. So congratulations to the two, man. Keep growing the family. I'm all about family. Outside of this, I'm telling you, if you see me in public, I probably got my son or daughter with me, my wife. I'm one of those type of dudes, man, off of camera. I'm a family guy, all right? And let's talk about some football a little bit. Shout out to my guy, G Fish. He sent me something on Instagram, and I thought it was pretty cool. And let me play this clip.
If the Eagles' seed is in hand and there's nothing at stake, I would say they would not want to get Saquon on the record because you know what? They'd want to sit down, rest their players, and make sure the Giants win that last game so the Giants then fall from 1 or 2, 7, don't get their quarterback of the future. So there's they didn't need. Oh my goodness. That's next level chess.
Yeah, man, we can get real evil. We can get real evil on this one. Let's go for 2 wins. Beat the Cowboys, lose to the Giants. Giants fall from that first seed, 7-6 seed. They don't get the quarterback they want. I'm cool with that. Play all the backups, send all the practice squad players out there. Let them play us hard. Let them get their win. We sit back and like, hey, y'all screwed yourself. Y'all screwed yourself. Y'all know y'all messed up. So we could pull one of those on the Giants, man, and hopefully we do that. Hopefully we do that. All right, so let's talk about the topics, man. Let's talk about AJ Brown. So AJ Brown spoke about like him and Jalen Hurts and the team bond in general. I remember a particular thing came out where Jalen Hurts had the flashy chain on. Remember that? He had the flashy chain on. It's like basically like something like what you got to say about that now or something about his performance, right? Remember the media was in their feelings and oh, he think he's this, he that. Hell, Dominique Foxworth went to the point of saying he had pretty privilege, right? And AJ Brown had this to say about that moment.
We couldn't really celebrate it. It's not like a moment where we was just like, all right, we done it.
Hurts is looking for A.J. Brown. Touchdown!
These two, that's what they do.
The dance was cool between me and Jalen, but my thoughts were to get Jalen just to turn around and just pose for a picture. But he wanted to do the dance, so I just went with the dance.
They're doing the rolling with kid and play dances. I guess they're friends again.
We made a play, and we was in our element, and for the moment, we celebrated, and then we went right back to work.
So that's what y'all wanted to see, huh?
I would like to say he probably was talking to me. That's a good thing about this team, the relationship that we have. Like, we're not taking offense to words, and he said what he said. But, like, we know what we want to accomplish at the end of the day.
He like, shit, he probably was talking about me. But then he went on to about the team bond and how they are together and we could call each other out and still be good. So AJ Brown probably felt like that was a shot to him, whereas though the media, oh my God, the media was in their feelings. Now y'all probably could get out your feelings because this could have been about something totally different. Again, AJ Brown said probably. It's a 50-50 shot. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe he was talking about everything, the media, the wide receivers that keep complaining. So again, man, don't take any of this personal. Media, funny thing about media is that they could talk about people all day, but when the shots come at them, oh man, they be ready to cry. But I like everything that AJ Brown said. If you get a chance, go to like his Instagram or X account. He dropped like a 2.5 minute. I don't know what to call it, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, man. And I'm happy you talked about that moment. All right, so let's get into this Ryan Tannehill thing to the Philadelphia Eagles. Not a big fan of it. So Ryan Tannehill is rumored to come to the Philadelphia Eagles. But I see a lot of the guys are talking about maybe it's because Jalen Hurts concussion. I actually think it's you could say bigger or smaller than that because I think it's more about Kenny Pickett, to be honest. Because I don't think Kenny Pickett is 100%. He getting the X-ray on the ribs. I haven't heard anything about the results, but if Jalen Hurts got the concussion, which we know he's going to come back one of these games, Giants or Cowboys, if he got the concussion and Kenny Pickett got the ribs, that leaves us with one quarterback. So the rumor is Ryan Tannehill or Teddy Bridgewater. We did release a guy, I believe it was a wide receiver or something like that. So we got a practice squad position open to say like it's a position open. Somebody's going to fill that roster spot, and I think it's going to be a QB. I wouldn't mind Ryan Tannehill because the Ryan Tannehill, not Jalen Hurts, Ryan Tannehill, AJ Brown relationship. And I think Ryan Tannehill is probably better than Kenny Pickett. So it'll be more of an upgrade. We'll see how he played coming off the couch if we decide to sign him. Or Teddy Bridgewater will be an interesting one. It's because his skill set is similar to Jalen Hurts. You can run the RPO. You don't have to change the playbook. Whereas though, you seen with Kenny Pickett, it looked like they was trying to run like the read option, but everybody know Kenny Pickett's not keeping it. But Teddy Bridgewater can keep you on your toes. Of course, he don't throw the ball like Jalen, or he don't do the things Jalen Hurts can do, but the skill set is very similar. And that was my biggest gripe with signing Kenny Pickett. I'm like, Kenny Pickett, okay, cool, but he don't have the same skill set. Even though I wasn't the biggest fan of Marcus Mariota at all, but I'm like, at least like Marcus Mariota can still run the RPO. You still got to worry about his legs. He don't got the best arm, but it's certain things you got to worry about Marcus Mariota when we signed him last year. But he was a dud, man. He was so bad during the preseason, terrible. But Kenny Pickett can't do anything Jalen Hurts can do. So that's why it probably looked so bad for us, the offense. And don't tell me the offense didn't look bad. Besides the drops, it was more like throw ups to A.J. Brown, couldn't run the ball at all. And we kicked all field goals. Besides that Kenny Pickett touchdown where Jalen Hurts drove the ball down the field, besides that touchdown to A.J. Brown, the offense got stale. I'm sorry, 5 turnovers and 6 points. It just don't cut it for me. So I personally would like Teddy Bridgewater over Ryan Tannehill, but I won't be mad at Ryan Tannehill because he ran a similar system, but not the exact system. So, hey, a new quarterback might be coming into town. We might be down 2 quarterbacks. I think we signed a quarterback. Let me say that. I think we signed a quarterback. All right, so let's get into the last topic. Zack Baun. Zack Baun, man, he deserves an award. See, the defensive player of the year is becoming like the MVP. MVP, we just know it goes to quarterbacks. Defensive player of the year is usually edge rusher. And TJ Watt is having a phenomenal year. Phenomenal year, but it's not fucking with Zack Baun. I'm going to keep it real. Zack Baun is having a year. Let's go over some of these numbers. It's absolutely insane. So Zack Baun leads all linebackers in the following categories: defensive grade 89.9, coverage grade 91.4, stops 67, 5 forced fumbles, and 92 solo tackles. He's going to end the year with probably 100 solo tackles. You know how crazy that is? That's insane. That is crazy. Now, if he don't get the defensive player of the year, he deserves like the most improved or something, man. His numbers are out of this world. Nobody did not expect this from him. And still, today, when you see him get posted by like ESPN or Otto talk about him, I read the comments. And Eagles fans, we know who he is. But when you look at other like comments from other teams, they're like, who is this guy? Why people think he's so good? Or we don't even know who he is. We know TJ Watt deserves it. But I'm like, look at the numbers. Watch the tape. And right now, TJ Watt got the hype, but we know most of these things are hype awards. Like, they're going to give it to the MVP probably to Josh Allen because it's a hype award. Whereas though Lamar Jackson got better numbers, Josh Allen got similar numbers to Jalen Hurts, believe it or not. But they probably going to give it to Josh Allen because you see the media hype, right? And that's how I feel about the defensive player of the year. Whereas though TJ Watt's having a good year, But I'm telling you, it's nothing like Zack Baun. Zack Baun, he's playing so good and so well that he took this defense to another level. He definitely did. Like, his play helped N'Kobe Dean. It helped the defensive line. Hell, it helps the corners because you got that guy in the middle who does his job at a high level, very high level. But that's all I got for you guys today on this Christmas Day. And hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about the news? AJ Brown signing a new quarterback. Zack Baun, do he deserve the award? And again, Merry Christmas to the people that celebrate it. If not, Happy Holidays. Enjoy your day off. Just chill, relax. You with the fam, or if you're a single person, just chill today. Soothe. Do what you got to do. But this is Eagle Al. I'm out.